everybody, what's hoppin'? It's Sarah Bunny, and today's video is going to be keeping your rabbits cool in the summer. This is mainly directed towards outdoor rabbits and rabbits that live in houses that don't have air conditioning. But even if you do have air conditioning and your rabbit lives indoors, these can be some really helpful tips on those extra special hot days where heat waves come through and everything is just muggy and humid and awful. So it's really important to make sure your rabbit always has fresh water because water is essential for all life on Earth, and you need to make sure your rabbit is hydrated on these really hot days. It's also nice to keep a bowl for ice cubes so your rabbit can dip their nose in when they get a little hot. If you really need to encourage your rabbit to drink, I would freeze like fruit inside the ice cubes, just little pieces, and you could also add about a half a teaspoon of apple juice to your rabbit's water. But I wouldn't do this every day because that's sugary, but that would encourage your rabbit to drink. So try that. If your rabbit is outside and you are using a water bottle, I would recommend filling it up many times because the plastic on the bottle can have like a greenhouse effect to the water, and it can actually heat it up quite a bit. So I would fill it up several times a day on those really hot days unless your rabbit is in. So the next option is ceramic tiles. You can find these for about 94 cents at your local hardware store, or any hardware store really. They're really cheap and they can stay cool for a really long time, and they really never get hot. I would definitely recommend putting these in a freezer for 5 minutes on those really hot days where you don't have air conditioning, or your air conditioning won't keep up, or your rabbit is outside. They're really great for those days, and your rabbit will love you for it. So the next idea is to take a frozen something. I use water bottles because they're not dangerous if your rabbit gets in them. These are just all natural green beans. So yeah, just take a frozen thing and your rabbit will love you because they will definitely lay against these. And but you might want to watch if you're using vegetables, and I would never use meat just in case, but your rabbit might break in, so never use anything poisonous. But frozen water bottles tend to work the best. I just didn't have any frozen. So the next thing is, make sure, if your rabbit is outdoors especially, these houses right here, they are plastic, aren't the best option. Most rabbits can't fit in them anyways, but like the walk-up barns and the igloos, they just aren't very good options because they tend to have that greenhouse effect where the heat will come through and like just stay in there because of the color, and the plastic will insulate it. So it's really just the best idea, especially if your rabbit is outside. Air conditioning, it doesn't really matter, but I'd stay away from these for the summer. Just try to use things that are cardboard and wooden. So cardboard tubes are really cheap, so you can get those wherever, and you can also recycle those. So I definitely recommend using cardboard over plastic for the hot day. The next technique, I actually found it on BinkyBunny.com, is called poor man's air conditioning. So you just take like a pillowcase or a sheet, you soak it in cold water, and you wring it out. You hang it on the cage and you let a fan hit it. So in this case, it's my overhead fan, which won't work very well, but it'll still feel good. So the best are those circulating fans that hit every area. If you don't have AC, the windows can also give your house a type of greenhouse effect. So make sure you always put those blinds down if you don't have AC. We have AC, so it's not a problem. But blinds are really helpful because they give you a lot of shade. Finally, I like to keep my ceiling fan on all day, even though we have air conditioning. This is more for rabbits that are inside. But if your rabbit is like in a shed or something and you have a way to get electricity out there, you can do like a normal fan. It's completely fine. They do those in the rabbit barns at like fairs. So yeah, I definitely recommend getting, if you have a room with a rabbit in it, I'd recommend getting a ceiling fan. That concludes everything I have to talk about for this video. I hope you take these ideas on, as they are safe for guinea pigs as well. Make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe, and request for more videos. And keep hopping. Bye.